Assalamu alaikum and good evening, respected parents, teachers, students and esteemed guests. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate the achievements of the Australian Islamic College class of 2021.
My name is Raisa Tariq and beside me is Zubair Hafiz and we are your MCs.
We would like to start off the proceedings with this evening by the acknowledgement of country. We acknowledge the Darug people, the traditional custodians of the land on which we are gathered here this evening, and pay our respects to the elders past, present and emerging.
Here with us this evening is the AICS College Principal, Dr. Imam Ali, the AICS Board Chairman, Dr. Shajullah Kirmani, the Board Vice Chairman, Mr. Ijaz Khan, the Treasurer of the Board, Mr. Shahzad Idris, the Secretary of the Board, Mr. Tahir Khan, the Assistant Secretary of the Board, Mr. Arif Mohammed, and fellow Council members.
We are also honoured to have with us tonight the Consul General of Pakistan, His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Ashraf, the Honourable Ed Husick, the Federal Member of Chifley, and the Mayor of Blacktown City, Tony Bleasdale, Order of Australia. On the behalf of the ARCS community, we thank you for your presence here this evening.
And we welcome back the HSC class of 2021 for whom we are gathered here to celebrate. This evening is to acknowledge your efforts and achievements in the completion of the high school certificate. Now I invite you all to stand for the Australian national anthem.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين بالقسط شهداء لله.
Most merciful. The Chairman of the Management Board, Dr. Kirmani, members of the board, Consul General of Pakistan, Mr. Muhammad Ashraf, Honorable Ed Husick, Councillor Tony Bleasdale, guests, parents, staff and students, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. On behalf of the Australian Islamic College of Sydney community, I welcome you to the recognition ceremony of 2021 HSC students. At the onset, I must state that this year's recognition ceremony has a very special significance. This is because this year, Year 12 cohort experienced 2 critical years of very disruptive schooling. Despite the disruptions, the students remained fully committed to learning and excellence and consequently realized admirable results in the HSC examinations. Although they have achieved different levels of merits in the HSC examinations, they have all progressed both educationally and socially through their educational journey at the college. The college community is highly impressed by their progress, academic endeavors, and their overall achievements. I understand that this success story is the consequence of a strong partnership and teamwork between the Year 12 students, their parents, their teachers, and the college management board. The parents teamed up with the teachers and ensured that the student attended all classes and tutorial lessons. The teachers continued to teach with drive, passion, and purpose, and sustained their students' learning journey commendably in the face of COVID-19. The students, on their part, worked extremely hard, learned and excelled, and achieved the quality of result that surpassed all our expectations. The management board added impetus by providing all the necessary resources as well as moral support. I applaud and commend all parties for their goodwill, commitment, and sacrifices. I am very proud and honored to be a member of this team. This will remain as a pleasant memory in my retirement.
Honorable Mr. Ed Huzik, Member of Federal Parliament and Member of Chiefly. His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Ashraf, Consul General of Pakistan. Councillor Tony Bleasdale, Mayor of Blacktown. Dr. Imam Ali, Principal of Australian Islamic College, Sydney. Honorable teachers, proud parents, and very successful students. I welcome you all tonight and the college board members. Alhamdulillah, all praise and thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala that we all came through well and healthy from the current pandemic. Our special thanks also to the teachers for their dedication, for online teaching to students, for their commitment and desire to learn in these difficult circumstances. Dr. Ali, the principal, had been a motivating force for the teachers. I commend you, Dr. Ali, for that. Learning is a process which continues all our lives. At AICS, we endeavor not only to develop their mind to lateral thinking, but equally to character building. A good society is a means to a good life for those who compose it, not something having a separate kind of excellence on its own account. It is in the individual, not the whole, that ultimate value is to be sought. Today we congratulate and celebrate the achievement of all Year 12 students, and we wish them well as they move confidently into the next phase of their life. There are some wonderful challenges and experiences ahead of you. Here, I quote a very wise saying from one of the US President, Abraham Lincoln, 16th US President, who said, "If you give me $1 and I give you $1, we each end up having $1 each. But if you give me one idea and I give you another idea, we end up having 2 ideas. And that's how the society progresses. This helps the society to grow and flourish." Tonight, we have among us a very special person, Ed Huzik, who did actually the same thing. As a member of the Federal Parliament from Chiefly, and this was actually told to me by Bob Hawke, our ex-foreign minister, who said, "Dr. Kirmani, you have a very excellent member of Parliament who through negotiation and dialogue changed the stance of Australia as regards to Palestine. Had it not been for Ed Huzik's dialogue with Julia Gillard, Australia would not have voted in favor of Palestine in the UN." Australian government stands in favor of the Palestine. So if you at some stage be a part of country's politics, that is when you have the freedom to go to the university. Obviously, you will have a freedom of association, whether you join a Liberal Party, Labour Party, play a positive role in the Australian society, in the Australian makeup. So if you join Labour, I'm sure Ed Huzik could be a good mentor for you. Our Abraham Street building is ready, but unfortunately, due to the last stage addition of various new facilities, we have to wait for a minor DA from the council. I know Tony Blaisdell is here. He has carried the legacy of Stephen Bali very well. And sir, you have done better than that and brought Blacktown to the map of the Australian society. Dear students, you are entrusted with the future of this nation and the responsibility to enrich your life and those around you. This can only be achieved with educated mind and unblemished character. May Allah bless you all.
Assalamu alaikum. It's always, can I tell you, I always love coming here. I always feel very welcome here, and I'm very grateful for the way that you open the door to myself and others. And if I can, before I go to all the distinguished guests, I just want to say hi to the proud parents that are here tonight. I know this has been a journey, watching your children grow up into young women and men, doing very well and being recognised here tonight. And to the teachers and the staff, thank you for everything that you have done in being able to support everyone here tonight. To all of you that are here, I suspect by now you are tired of everyone saying how difficult everything was, how everything was disrupted and all that type of thing, and you just got on and did it. And I'm very proud of you all in terms of seeing tonight the way that, sorry, I'm not pointing to myself. It was the names and the presentations that I was very proud to see. To Dr. Kirmani and the board, thank you always for extending the invitation here and what you do to support the local community. Thank you for that. It is a pleasure to be in attendance tonight with the Mayor of Blacktown, Tony Blaisdell, my good friend, and His Excellency Mr Ashraf. Always a pleasure to spend time. And if I can say too to the Principal, to Principal Ali as well, having sat through your speeches previously and the pride that you have in your eyes in respect of the school is always fantastic. It is very difficult, I know, in this day and age, and especially through what we've gone through, being able to achieve what you all have is truly remarkable. And to be able to get the scores, and I've spoken in the Parliament about how well this school does, particularly in terms of your performance relative to other schools. It is really something that I know you don't necessarily go around telling everyone how well you perform, but just know I'm very proud as your local federal member about how well you actually do. And so I look forward to seeing you all progress in terms of whatever you want to do with your lives, to do what you enjoy, what your heart really wants you to do, please pursue. I have found through my career, and I'm sure it's through others, the stuff that you really love is the stuff that will keep you in those roles and keep you doing what you do, and also finding a way to support community and to give a little of what you do to others in need, very important. I don't have to worry about that one single bit with you all, because having watched the way that you've all developed, having been to the school on various occasions, I know that's something that's deep within your heart. So I wish you all the very best in what you go on to achieve, and just know we are very proud of each and every one of you. Thank you. I also wanted to give a shout out to Aics Nsw. Very good emceeing work. They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Welcome tonight. I must say, I have been here a few times. I'm very excited when I come out to the Islamic school because of the warm welcome, the wonderful support that you give myself as the Mayor of Blacktown, and of course to the wonderful students that operate and have of course achieved so many great things. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and of course our HSC students. Very, very special night tonight. I'd like to also acknowledge and welcome to the Blacktown City His Excellency Mr. Mohammed Ashraf, the Consul General of Pakistan. And of course my good friend, the member for Chifley, the Honourable Aics Nsw. What can I say? He's a legend in the Federal Parliament and representing Western Sydney and the seat of Chifley. I'd also like to acknowledge the Chairman of AICS, Dr. Kamani, the school board, and the school principal, Dr. Iman Alith. I'd also like to pay a special tribute to your hard-working school staff. And of course, the mums and dads, the families who make all of this possible sooner or later. We owe them a great debt. I pay tribute to your hard work, to your incredible resilience under the stress of lockdowns, as has been said, curfews, ill health, and for being separated from friends and loved ones during the last 2 years in particular. Not to mention the stress and the difficulty of remote learning. I pay tribute to you all. Every single one of you deserves every success in the years ahead. Tonight, of course, we're here to recognise and celebrate your success and, of course, excellence. In some places, it has become fashionable to steer away from celebrating excellence, but not here in Blacktown, not here at the Islamic school. We are very proud of your achievements. So here I want all of our residents and businesses, and especially our students, in the future, when you leave this place, to strive for success and excellence, as you already have in the past time you've been here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why Council pushed so hard to have a university in Blacktown. We now have our second year of enrolments, and plans are being drawn for a brand new state-of-the-art campus right here in the CBD of Blacktown City. We also, of course, are building the International Centre of Training of Excellence, a centre of excellence in sports medicine, training, rehabilitation, just near here in Blacktown International Sports Park. And we're here tonight to celebrate your success, your achievements, and of course, your teachers tonight. They've done a wonderful job for you to have reached these levels of excellence, there's no doubt. We've seen 3 students who achieved the ATAR score above 90. Amazing. And the class achieving a total of 12 band 6s. This is an incredible achievement in the past 2 years of COVID-19. Lockdowns, online lessons, and of course time away from the classroom itself. To achieve such great HSC results is a tribute to your own determination and the great work by your teachers, as I've said. So give yourselves a hand. Come on, give us a hand. I look forward to you all succeeding whatever endeavours you choose. You live in a city of 410,000 people. You are setting a magnificent example in terms of education going forward. And of course, as we come out of COVID, the opportunities going forward are absolutely amazing. The resilience and strength you've shown and the results you have all achieved can give you great confidence as you go forward in life. I want to tell you, as your success, of course, is a measure of your teachers, of course, their incredible skill themselves. So I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity tonight to say a few words. I feel at home right here at the Islamic College. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wal aqibatu lil muttaqeen wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adhaban nar. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين سبحان ربنا رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب